This is a 12-man tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first at a combined weight of 418 pounds, Chuck Taylor, Trent, Best Friends.
Being joined by Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy came over, the headset's not even plugged in.
You think he really cares?
He'll live to be 150.
Yeah.
We should all be so lucky.
Exactly. Slow heartbeat, I'm sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next matchup should be as unpredictable as anything you'll see on the house, on the card. We'll have it for you right after this.
Joining them at a combined weight of 453 pounds, Griff Garrison, Brian Pillman Jr., the Varsity Blondes.
Varsity Blondes made their AEW Dynamite debut last week. Unfortunately, they ran into a very motivated, very forceful FTR. But a good young team with a lot of promise, a lot of runway ahead of them.
Yeah, a lot of potential these young lads have. I talked to them before we were on the air tonight. They're so excited about every opportunity. And you love that youthful enthusiasm. You know, Tony, guys like me that have been around for a million years, it's encouraging, it's invigorating to be around this youthful energy.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes you happy, thrilled to come to work every week, Jerry. I've said it so many times that if you and I in this caliber can help them out in their careers, maybe rise to the top, then we're doing our job. And we've got the Varsity Blondes. We have another team we're going to see here in a moment, Top Flight. We got the Acclaimed coming up. We got some great young tag teams here in AEW right now, and I'm glad to be, really proud to be calling their matches.
Yeah, Tony, the division continues to get deeper and deeper, seemingly day by day.
And from Minneapolis, Minnesota, at a combined weight of 405 pounds, Darius and Dante Martin, Top Flight.
The Martin brothers, that's Darius on the left, Dante on the right.
21 and 19 years of age, these two kids.
And Darius, the youngest roster member of All Elite Wrestling. You want to talk about potential.
Well, I'll tell you, with the exception of Best Friends, and Chuck and Trent have had plenty of experience, really the side of experience is on the inner circle of this match. There's no question.
Yeah, definitively. And you're under the leadership of one of the greatest of all time, in Chris Jericho. You got a big, nasty Oklahoman on that team, too.
It was the finals of that Dynamite Diamond Ring matchup when the man to our right, Orange Cassidy, was facing MJF. Inner Circle interjected themselves, and that is what led us to this point tonight.
Folks, don't go anywhere. Kicking right here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in Jacksonville. We're live tonight. Thanks for staying with us and being with us. We're about to hear the entrance of the Inner Circle with some very familiar music, led by their head man, future Hall of Famer Chris Jericho.
Varsity Blondes, Top Flight, joining the Best Friends in the ring, and here they come. The most dominant faction here in AEW right now.
We'd like to say that Orange Cassidy is lip-syncing this song as we speak, but he's not.
Approaching the ring at a total combined weight of 1,324 pounds, the Demo God, Le Champion, Chris Jericho, MJF, Jake Hager, Santana, Ortiz, and Sammy Guevara, Inner Circle.
It's good to see the entire group back together in one place at one time.
Well, except for Wardlow, who unfortunately dealing with some family matters at home. We wish him all the best. So right now, tonight will be a 6-on-6 matchup. As you see, MJF holding that plaque, he was awarded by the recognized by the New York Times.
Yeah,
Wesley Morris, one of the great culture writers of our day, recognizing the late dinner debonair in MJF's performance.
I thought that was Prick of the Year is what that award was for, which he should have won. He's a rat is what he is. He's a rat fink.
Tony, you're turning a new leaf in your older age. You know that?
Sorry.
You don't like Don Callis.
Who does?
You don't like Impact Wrestling. You don't like MJF. You got such good taste.
Hey, well, who does like MJF? Tell me. Do you like
Speaking of MJF, the man joining us here on commentary, Orange Cassidy, his headset not even plugged. He's actually holding the cables in his hand. Orange Cassidy met MJF in the finals of that Dynamite Diamond matchup, and it was the intervention of the Inner Circle and Miro that allowed MJF to capture that Dynamite Diamond ring for the second consecutive year.
Speaking of the Inner Circle, you can wear what Le Champion wears. Go to painmaker.store/AEW for Chris Jericho's official Painmaker collection.
You got a shirt, I got a shirt, we all got a shirt.
That's right.
Looks like it will be Chris Jericho and Trent for their respective teams. It's best friends, Top Flight and Varsity Blondes, uniting to take on 6 members of the Inner Circle here tonight on Dynamite.
Pillman wants in.
Well, this is an interesting story. If he gets in, there you go. How many? Jericho knew his father very, very well.
Yeah, Brian Pillman. He was at Brian's memorial event. Jericho wrestled on it. Young Brian there in the ring with him now is 4 years of age.
And this is the first time these two have ever met in the ring, ever locked up.
And Brian Pillman Jr. getting the better of it.
Quick arm drag takedown. The thing about these Blondes, they got so much athleticism. The youth is amazing.
Yeah, but again, experience, man. Look at this. Jericho was showed up, and what does he do? He just pounds him down.
He retaliates and regains the advantage that quickly.
Brute force assault here by Chris Jericho, starting out this massive 12-man tag team matchup. Swinging a miss there by Brian Pillman, but he didn't miss with a slap to the face from the Champion.
He's not backing down, is he?
Jericho gritting his teeth because here comes the incoming. Hard and heavy by Brian Pillman.
Reversal there by Jericho. Pillman goes up to the top, crossbody, rolls through.
A little flying Brian movement there.
Absolutely. Not only looks like his dad, he moves around the ring a lot like his father, who was just a little bit crazy.
And, you know, both these guys do have a great connection to the Hart family, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Both Pillman and Jericho.
Pillman taking a page out of Jericho's book there with that drop kick. Taking Jericho off the apron and comes over the top. JR, I believe you would call that bowling shoe ugly.
It's a little ugly. I know this, that Brian Pillman learned so much from Bret the Hitman Hart. One of the greatest of all time, bar none, any generation. He'd be just as great today as he was when he was younger. So he's had a good upbringing, and you know that Brian's watched a lot of his dad's tapes.
Well, we all have, man.
I want to remind everybody that coming up on December 30th, it's New Year's Smash, a special 2-week event here on Dynamite, and the man in the ring right now, Le Champion, the demo god, Chris Jericho, will be joining us here on commentary.
That's always an adventure, always a lot of fun.
Yeah, we got 3 great weeks, 4 great weeks, including tonight. Next week's the Holiday Bash.
Big leg drop there by Griff Garrison, hooks the far leg, 2.
Don't forget the Holiday Bash going to come up after the NBA next week here on TNT. And then the New Year's Smash Night 1 and 2, man.
You know, I'm going to go on a limb and say it.
Go ahead.
Orange Cassidy, my favorite guest commentator joining us in the booth.
Yeah. I have a feeling that...
Maybe get him to do a dark with you.
Yeah. I have a feeling on the New Year's Smash Night on December 30th, Jericho's going to say a lot more than Orange Cassidy is saying tonight.
Yeah, I think you're safe in making that assumption, Tony.
We'll just lay out there.
Chop to the chest of Griff Garrison there by the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara. Oh! Guevara and MJF have no shortage of hostilities, but they've agreed to a truce.
I signed a young man named Adam Copeland one time that reminds me, or Griff Garrison reminds me of young Adam.
And now Dante Martin for Top Flight, tagging in the younger member of that duo.
You're talking about 2 of the really young, high-flying young men here at AEW. When you talk about Guevara and, of course, Top Flight, look at that.
Kick to the hand by Dante Martin. And Two of the great high flyers, two of the most explosive first steps is Guevara.
Man, how good can Sammy Guevara be? He has not even touched his potential yet. He's a natural. We compare these guys to some of the greats of the past, but I said from the very beginning, the first time I saw Sammy, he reminded me of the great Eddie Guerrero, the charisma,
sure,
the athleticism, the leaping ability.
And the presence in the ring.
Yeah. Oh, wrist control again, Excalibur.
There you go, and Sammy Guevara taking advantage of it, showing he does not need to fly with Dante Martin. He can out-technique him. Dante there with the reversal. Oh, wow. He caught him with a leg drop. 1, 2.
What the height Dante got on that?
Dante at 19.
It's amazing.
Mature, yeah, he's very mature for his age. You see that bell to bell here. The kid's going to make a few mistakes, no doubt about that, but boy, he's got such a great upside and potential at being so young.
His brother Darius tags in. It was a blind tag. I'm not sure Guevara realizes it. He gets spun through, dropped down. Darius rolls through into the crucifix. Oh! Great kick there, hooks the far leg. 2, and Ortiz comes in to break up the pin.
Did a great job of improvising there. The pinning combination did not work, so what did he do? He just kicked him. Why not, right?
It worked.
Yes, it did.
It's great to see Santana and Ortiz standing side by side on the apron of the ring.
Yeah, I agree with that, Jim.
They're, we haven't seen much of them since that parking lot fight.
No, and they are as formidable of a duo.
I love them. I love their toughness. They may do some things that make you go, I don't know about that.
Oh!
Wow.
Big right hand from Sammy Guevara just drops Dante Martin. He reached for the tag and luckily made it out to Trent.
Sammy walked over the corner and kind of picked his poison there.
Trent and Santana, this is the first time they've seen each other since that parking lot fight you mentioned, JR.
Here they
Look
go.
at this. You're talking about bad blood. There they go.
Picking up right where they left off, and we have a Donnybrook on our hands.
It's a Pier 6 brawl, for God's sakes.
Yes. Santana Ortiz, best friends, making it personal, and it drew everybody in.
We may have another street fight here. Don't take it to the parking lot. Keep it right here for us.
Yeah, absolutely. There goes the rat. Here we go.
And we could have a 6-way hug. Indeed we do. You've got to give the people what they want.
Hugomania, and even Orange Cassidy up there giving him. He
just gave me a hug, yeah.
Hugged Excalibur.
That's very cool.
That's nice.
Kinda.
Okay.
Trent with the big right hand, knocking Ortiz down to the apron as he and Santana.
I tell you, I'm telling you, the Santana Ortiz best friends, one of the great rivalries in AEW.
Oh, look at
something
this!
that
Ortiz
will never get old.
As good a street fight as I ever saw. And I've seen a lot of them.
You sure have.
And this match is showing no signs of slowing down. We want to remind everybody that we will stick with all the action here in picture-in-picture.
Look at this. Santana's still got him hooked.
Perhaps for the 3 amigos, if he can hit this.
No, he didn't go for it. Bringing in Ortiz. Look at that.
Oh!
They continue the offense only in tandem style. Ortiz and Santana.
Keeping the focus on Trent, and now MJF.
Oh, here it comes.
Tagging in.
Keep the action rolling here.
Yeah, well.
Trent trying to put some distance. Oh! The inner circle just swarming.
Hey, ref!
Well, she's got a lot of traffic she's got to deal with in the ring right now.
Almost an impossible assignment. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go away. Our world-famous restaurant quality picture-in-picture is coming up exactly right now.
Cover here by MJF, hooks the far leg, but Trent just so close to the ropes.
You don't think if MJF got the fall there, he would brag about it, do you?
No, Mike, he's just picking up. It's what he does best. And he let everybody else do the work, and then he tried to make the cover and get the glory.
It was the intervention of the rest of the inner circle of Miro and Kip Sabian. It took 6, 7, 8 men to intervene to allow MJF to defeat Orange Cassidy last week. That chaotic scene as we went off the air last week. Miro just carving a path through the security detail here. $75,000 fine.
Golly, that's heavy duty. 75K.
That 25 a man,
I guess
right?
you can write it off here in 2020. Stranger things have happened this crazy year.
Some unlikely teamwork there by Guevara and MJF. Sammy Guevara slowing the pace down.
Control the head, you control the body. We thank all the fans that enjoy our action around the world, especially on the Fight app. That's FITE. And of course, the big powerhouse in that part of the world, ITV.
Boy, Trent is quite the slugger, man.
Steady on his legs,
wow.
but he gets shut down with a single shot there by Sammy Guevara.
I think Trent's very underrated.
Yeah, I agree. He made a critical mistake there. He slugged him thinking he had him, hit the ropes, and the Guevara was right back to it.
We saw the Varsity Blondes, Garrison and Pillman, reaching for the tag, trying to give Trent any type of break. Jericho.
Wow. Man, did Trent go for a ride at the hands of Jericho? It looks like the issues that were previously prevalent between the inner circle have been alleviated to some degree. I don't know if they're going to all like MJF, but nonetheless, story for another day.
Yeah, they've agreed to put it aside for the betterment of their team, and thus far it is working quite well.
On a night where we'll see the new AEW champion, Kenny Omega. Sort of say men's champion. Why do we say women's champion? They're all champions.
Oh, my God.
Guevara and Jericho posing. Guevara even with the little added indignity of clipping Trent in the top of the head with the boot as he's spinning around.
Yeah, it's a minor
Cover
thing.
here.
It's a minor thing, but, man, you see Sammy's ring awareness.
Guevara headed up top. Headed up top, looking for
Heaven or hell for this one.
shooting star press. Nobody home, and Trent. Oh, the bicycle knee. And I think a smile might have crossed the face of Orange Cassidy here. Well, something resembling a smile, anyway.
What a match we're having here. Every man here, all 12 are having it, just going at, oh boy.
This is an impressive
There you
action
go.
tonight. Nice suplex.
Notice who he went at, man. He went right at Chuck Taylor. Did Ortiz.
But that allowed Trent to hit that suplex and tag out to Darius Martin. And Darius, a shot to the face of Jericho and a shot to the face of Santana. Double boots in the face of Ortiz. Darius Martin elevates up and over the top. Hits the ropes, ducks under. Sends Ortiz in. Standing Spanish fly. Darius Martin, the coldest team in the game. Top flight, living up to the name.
You better be careful here, though. A blind tag was made.
Oh!
Told you better be careful. And the reason was he wasted. Oh! He had wasted too much time, but that's okay.
Dante Martin was floating in air as he took out Santana Ortiz. Returns Ortiz back to the ring and sends him over to the friendly corner. Big diving elbow strike.
Something's got to give here, gentlemen. A lot of hitting, a lot of high impact stuff. Trent's fighting with one arm.
Here we go, Santana Ortiz, best friends again.
Half and half soul food combination. Now Brian Pillman Jr. tagged in. Springboard shoulder tackle. Tags out to Griff Garrison. Things are looking up for the best friends and friends.
Oh!
Garrison avoids contact from Hager. Low bridge. Garrison with an opportunity here.
Garrison can pull it out for his team here. He will not quit on you. I can promise you that.
He connected that time.
Very athletic young man.
Watch out down at the bottom.
Great ring awareness there by Ortiz, rolling to the ropes. Oh! The bat to the spine of Garrison.
Here comes the big guy. Watch out now. Boom!
Oh.
He knocked his block off.
I think business just picked up.
Yes, sir.
Hager got that tag.
Oh, he was thinking that head and arm sleeper, but instead hoists up Garrison on the shoulders. And oh, a little bit of a shout to Wardlow, the F10 there. And he tags out to MJF.
Here comes the rat. No.
Come on.
Now winner of this match, Inner Circle.
I think it was fitting here at the end of 2020 that we would see Santana Ortiz,
Look at this.
best friends on the other side. One of the great rivalries of this year,
Now
and they are not done yet.
The attack is on here.
But Darius and Dante Martin teeing off on Jericho and MJF. Send them into the ropes. Stereo drop kicks there from Top Flight.
The Martin brothers showing that they're not intimidated by this awesome duo.
After this amazing match, they still want more of Jericho. And they still want more of the Inner Circle.